now. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and.
The mission of Youth Performance Company is to inspire young artists to create provocative, phenomenal work, and as they're creating that work, discovering in themselves how incredible they are.
No one cares for you, us, Mitch!
There isn't another youth theater that can offer the same experience that YPC does.
How did you know my name?
The teacher just said it.
There are plenty of places you can go in town to learn great stuff about theater. Here you get the learning plus an emotional support that is really special.
YPC is centered around the young artist.
I was on the Young Artist Council.
And it's just kind of the youth board of YPC.
They're the people that we go to when we say, what are we not doing? What more could we do?
Things we do, community service projects throughout the year. We put on our own productions.
They have to raise all of the funding for those shows. They have to do the costumes, the sets, the whole shebang.
I've just seen a 360 view of a lot more things than I would have, and that's really awesome. I wouldn't have thought of half those things.
Hold on to my head. This might be a little bit too scary for you.
Our motto here at Youth Performance Company is to be bold. You gotta be bold when you're working with teenagers because they're a tough group. What we've been able to do is take tough stuff to talk about and put it in a really fun format that teens will actually pay attention to and listen to.
Don't talk to them!
YPC has always been about conquering barriers, whether they were racial, social.
We created a trilogy of shows that marched through the civil rights movement.
In doing shows like that, kids who have no idea about this kind of thing, they're becoming actively engaged in history because it's in front of them on stage.
We've also done a whole project called the PG-13 initiative, which has been all around teen health. Teens love it.
Hey, what's up with the entourage?
It's my PMS posse. PMS!
Kids will respond better to theater than giving them a book and saying, read this.
Turn your head and cough, and cough, and cough.
I always tell kids, you can do something really mediocre or you can do something really incredible. And I want to do incredible.
Jackie has a great way of just taking kids, seeing what they can do and pushing them.
If I'm really writing them, that means that I really believe in them.
And she talks about that in rehearsal a lot about, the reason I'm pushing you is because I know you can do it.
It's so easy to walk away from the challenge if you're coddled.
Most of my growth here wasn't as a performer. It was more of me becoming who I am.
They let me explore a ton of different options about my life, and it's just great.
I feel more able to pursue my larger goals in life because of the encouragement I've gotten from people at YPC.
They discovered that they have something within themselves that makes them more than what they thought they were.
I feel like if I use everything I've learned here, I'll be the best person I can be.
There have been many young people that have come through the doors of YPC who have come from difficult family situations, who feel like they are outsiders, that they really don't have a place to belong.
I've come from a bad neighborhood. People were violent. And I was going down that route because I felt like that's what I needed to do to survive. Being exposed to another world that was more accepting, that was more loving and caring as YPC, that's when I had to discover who I was to be me. YPC filled that void for me.
In middle school, I was kind of like one of those weird kids. Coming to YPC, I'm around people who care for me because of what I do. It just makes me feel way happier.
They start to really gain such a great sense of self and their own accomplishments, which then gives them confidence to go out and do, so many other fantastic things.
We hope to continue to make this investment in these young people.
When you can get someone to really believe in their full potential, it's very magical. It takes your breath away. It makes you both go, like that. Like, wow, I just did that. I can't believe I just did that.
If there's any young people out there that are interested in getting involved in YPC, just come through the door. Come with a willingness to be open and explore. The YPC, it just sucks you in.
They invest themselves in us so much.
I would not be anything like who I am right now if it wasn't for like YPC.
It's really hard for me to imagine what my life would be like now if I had never done a show at YPC. I feel like my life would be so different. I really lucked out.
YPC is my family.
Be bold. Like, that's what we're here for.